Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. Tonight I have DPS with me, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different with Tecmo Super Bowl on the NES. We're going to do a salary cap draft. It's CFT style, Cascadia F and Tecmo. They run a league. Craig Brewer, Coach Huna, Camp Huna, he's the one who runs that league. The salary cap draft spreadsheet, I believe, was made by Brewdog from what I'm told. But basically, it allows you to build a team based off limitations and salary by quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, O-line, the D-line, linebackers, and the secondary. So that is what we're going to do here, is draft the team first. Then we're going to be playing a best-of-5 series. We're going to edit the Pro Bowl rosters to make this all happen. And the one thing about the Pro Bowl, though, is the notches of their attributes are down one notch in everything. So normally with this salary cap draft, what happens is they base it off $100. In the description of the video, I posted the link to the Google Docs of what we're going to be drafting off of. So if you want to follow along with that, I also posted the links to Cascadia F and Tecmo and you know, their website and where you could follow their stream and everything. They run a couple leagues per year. They actually hack the ROM and everything. They don't do it this way. So it's one of the ultimate Tecmo experiences out there. So let's get started here. So let me explain this to DPS because we shot right into it basically. So this is your option. If you select which conference you want to select from, then you're giving up first player home field advantage.
Okay.
But you draft second, which means you could kind of counter who, you know, what I'm picking. So if you're like, oh, he just drafted a good running back, I want to get good defensive backs to stop him, or good linebackers. So it's up to you if you want to pick conference or and draft your team from that conference. See if this sounds alright.
Yeah, I guess I'll go conference.
So you're going conference. So you're giving up first player, but you're drafting second. So you could counter. So what conference are you going with?
I'll be the NFC.
So DPS is going with the NFC. So that means I choose first. So I could draft anything. We both can't draft each other's positions because we're either AFC or NFC. And we can build our team however we want. And we're going to do it with a $120 cap instead of $100 here. So let's see. So I'm first pick. So I'm gonna keep track here of how much I'm spending.
What is this? Where is this?
Where's the document?
Yeah.
It's in the description of the video. Oh, also, it's on our Discord under the Tecmo Super Bowl hashtag. So if you want to look for it right now, so you have a better idea. So first pick with the AFC. So AFC, let's see. I might go in order first. I'm not really sure what kind of team I want to build, but obviously quarterback is going to be a big one. You know, QB Brown's $41 is 69 pass. You know, he'll be a notch lower, and he'll still have some scramblability. I don't think Marino can go down to 0, can he? And
I don't think so. Let's find out real quick. I'll put him in here and see.
And Boomer's gonna be back to like normal speed.
Right.
So I think honestly I'm gonna go with I'm gonna start my team AFC. See, I had ideas, but I don't know if I could do that with money on the line.
It's tough.
I'm going with Marino, and I'm gonna build the team around that. So $39 I already spent.
Wow.
And he's already on the team.
I put him right now.
Oh, you just put him there?
I replaced.
You already like,
TV
oh,
bills.
he's definitely taking him.
No, you said you wanted to see you go to 0. I wanted even though I knew you wouldn't.
Well, I don't think they go there until the actual game starts.
No, they're already done. Like their numbers, you can see that.
How's it going, Megadan? Merry Christmas. Thank you, 1,000 subs videos. I was holding that one back for quite a while. My cousins did the editing on that, but obviously we're all included in it. They had it as multiple parts, like in early YouTube days when you could only like upload maybe up to a 10-minute video. So putting it all together, putting it on the channel. You know, obviously Tecmo Super Bowl is a huge thing that we do on the channel, and it's a big passion of mine and pretty much everyone who comes on. So we're happy to release that video finally, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. So DPS is on the clock. He sees that I drafted Dan Marino.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to go with the Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers defensive backs. Sorry.
You can't. You can't.
NFC,
you gotta stick with the NFC.
I don't know why. I'll do the Niners then.
Niners.
Yeah.
Wow, spending big bucks. So
Yeah.
keep track of what you're spending.
How much the cap?
That's like what?
100.
So he just spent. He's got a $120 cap.
That's
the
41.
Niners, $41. That's the second most you could spend. Jim Harbaugh. The Bears quarterbacks, honestly, are the worst you could. They're $1 in what we're doing right now. They're the worst. You never know. After that draft pick of the DBs, he might be.
Maybe.
Yeah. So the other thing too, and we're gonna stay true to this for what Cascadia does, is you got to leave the guy in the exact position they're in.
Yeah.
So you got it.
I'll double check, but
no, you don't need to double check. I trust
that's
that
what
it's
it
there.
is. Yeah, I think it's in the same order that it was.
Yeah, it's the same order if you plug it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so big spenders right off the bat for both of us.
Yeah.
So Marino, I got to go AFC. Now let's see. I know they're going to be a notch lower. Whew. So I could either get one of the better backs, like Thurman Thomas, Butts, or Humphrey, but they're all the same price.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've actually done that before. Go 16-0 and win the Super Bowl with the Bears. It gets tough at the end, but their defense is good enough to make it happen. They have the best secondary in the game interception-wise. And then Singletary's just a beast as far as his speed and hit power, especially against the computer, because he could just pancake a bunch of people. He's not as good against other man defenders because they don't smash them, pancake them like that. Let's see. I might go wide receivers. Let's see. This is a tough pick because I know those are going to be static.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go. Jeez. Neil Anderson gets hurt. Yeah, he gets hurt a time or two.
Yes.
Let's. Man. If I'm going to build a team around Marino, I don't want to be one-dimensional, though. That's the thing. I'm already spending a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I probably need some kind of running game. Well, we'll just see how this plays out. I'm gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna go defense right now. I'm gonna go with the the Raiders wide receivers.
Okay.
So I'm at $66. I spent half my money. We aren't playing a hack, Megadan. We're actually just editing the Pro Bowl roster, so anybody can do this. We're gonna play for money, and we're both putting $25 on the line, best of 5, once we configure our teams. So in the description of this video, I do have the Google Docs of the salary cap that we're following, and usually it's 100, but when you put the players into the Pro Bowl, everything is 1 less on all of the players. So that's why we increased it $20. So the Raiders wide receivers that I just drafted, they have the fastest wide receivers as a collection probably in the game. So that's why I drafted them there. So with the Raiders, Fernandez, he's got good receptions. Galt is tied for second fastest receiver in the game. Then Tim Brown has good max speed at 56. And then Sam Grady is also 63 max speed. He's just got horrible receptions.
Yeah.
But with Marino throwing the ball, he should be all right.
He's going to be even lower, though. 13 receptions now. Alright, I'm going to go with Giants running backs.
Giants running backs. Wow, he goes Giants running backs. So on the salary cap, Giants running backs are $29. This guy's going to run out of money pretty soon.
I think so.
$70 he has spent. So I'm $4 under him. So one of the decisions I have to make is if I'm going to give myself a run game or not. If I do, I'm going to be spending big because it's either 30 or 24. Because there's no 50 MS guys really in the AFC, so it's either Cincinnati or it's going to be tough.
That's interesting. So like it was when I first was showing them, they were changed. Like everybody was down a notch. But now that we edited some of them, they all went back up.
Yeah, once the game starts, it'll all be down 1.
I know, but just weird because like both said 69.
Because
then once you edited a player, then it jumped back up to the regular number.
I even did a playbook change earlier, and it still had the old player names in there. Well, after I already changed it. So it might just be a little glitchy. What's up, Adam, in the chat? How's it going? Good to see you on. So, my pick, you got the Giants in there. I think I might hold off for a second on what running backs I'm going to get. Let me look on the defensive side of things. So, I got AFC defensive backs. Everything will be a notch less. I don't know what receivers he's got yet, so I might hold off on that. It's tough. I think I'm just going to build my offense first so I know how much I have to spend on defense. Is $30 going to be enough for defense? That's the question. I don't think so. I might have to go super low because the Jets running backs are going to be too slow. If I go with Cincinnati, I do have a run game, but I don't have crap to spend on defense. Oh, it's a tough call. And if I go with the Miami, that's basically what Marino has on default. Let's see, because there's some 0 D line. I don't think it's in the AFC though. Yeah, 10 cents.
Those are $0. If you choose the Rams D line, you're just sober.
Yeah.
Just seed fillers.
Oh man, this is rough. So don't think I could go that high yet. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Pittsburgh O-line.
Okay.
The reason I'm taking Pittsburgh O-line is because they're pretty solid, and their right tackle is the fastest max speed I can get.
That's true.
So now I have a return game, which could come in the clutch. So that's why you go with the Steelers. I'm going to kind of wait to see what he picks now, because I don't know his quarterback yet, and I don't know his secondary.
No, I
don't know his quarterback or his receivers, so I don't know what kind of secondary firepower I'm going to need. So offense is looking pretty good. I'm at $72. Still got 58 to spend, or 48. You know, one thing that I have to fall back on is I could always spend $1 on the Patriots running backs and just load up the D a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see if I do that. See if I need to. There's one secondary I like in the AFC that's not that much. Speed's pretty good, is Buffalo, but their interceptions is low. That's why I kind of need to know what I'm working with. But he spent a lot already. I don't think he's going to be able to get a good quarterback and good wide receivers. He probably could get one. Well, we'll just see. Indy's secondary, that's a rough one. You know, in our D-Men Tap Tecmo League, more than 7 and 9 could actually miss the playoffs.
It's true. There's a lot of interesting stuff in this whole thing.
So I don't think Dan prepared this like I did.
No.
I mean, I looked at it the last few days trying to build teams, but I decided that because everything's a notch lower that we're going to go with $20 extra. So the teams that I had in my head completely changes just because of that $20.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have gone Pittsburgh for the first pick, you know. I would have had to go with someone lesser than that. Even Minnesota would have been a fine. I'm sorry, I should pick. I said the Niners. Minnesota would have been a fine pick to face Marino with, you know.
Yeah, kicker, punter, you can put whoever you want in there. I'm going to leave Lowry in there, obviously, because they don't have that. I think when they do their seasons, they have a fake player in there. Like I saw one guy had Ken Griffey Jr. as his kicker.
I'll go with the Packers receivers.
Packers receivers, nice. Sterling Sharp. So the Packers receivers are $17. So that puts you at a whopping.
See, is that the third pick only?
It's only your third pick.
Yeah, 87.
87.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know he's got a great secondary to fall back on. If you're gonna pick a defensive lineup, those two guys at safety are going to be sick. So even if he doesn't get anything else good on defense, that's going to be a lot to deal with.
Mm-hmm. That boy right there.
Sterling Sharp.
Always open.
Always open. All right, so my pick. Adam's liking it. He's liking. So my pick. I haven't picked defense yet, so it's really still up in the air. Is there anything else I could pick in the meantime? I could pick my running back, but if I go with what I want, then that's not going to leave me a lot for defense of options. That's the only problem. There's no in between for me. I could pick D-line right now, but that might pigeonhole me. That might be one thing I want to cut. But the D-lines are cheap, and we got our choice of whatever we want. I think I'm gonna go with the Raiders D-line. That puts me at $79. Raiders D-line, they got the guys on the corners, Townsend and Howie Long, both usually 56 MS. And Townsend's actually a Pro Bowler by default in this game. And they all have great hit power. So that's going to be a good starting point for my defense. I'm looking to counter him to really know what I need in my secondary. So Sterling Sharp at least tells me he's going to have one good receiver option, and that's about it. But who's throwing him the ball? So we got Townsend, Golick, Long. So I still have to pick running backs. Oh yeah, I forgot. You got to put the tight ends come with the wide receivers. So, but with the Raiders wide receivers, I'm gonna be using all four of them probably. Which means I only need one running back that could do something. By default, you kind of play the Dolphins anyways, that they don't have a running game with Marino at quarterback. I just got to upgrade at receiver because I got more speed than Mark Duper and Mark Clayton. I'm going to flash out the $25 in my pocket right now, like a boss. I got the $2 bill that Phil gave me at Demon Tap. There we go, $2 bill, guys.
There you go.
There it is. Putting his $25 on the line in this best of 5. Who'd you go with?
I think we're going to go with the Saints O-line.
Saints O-line. So he's going... So basically we're both going to have great return games. That's why I went with the Saints O-line. Yeah. It's also very expensive, though. I got a bargain, so...
Yeah, you did.
He's going to have some kind of glaring weakness on this team now, I could see.
That's right.
What is your total at?
95.
95, so he's only got $25 more left to spend.
QB, D-line, and linebackers, right? To choose.
Yeah, I need to, what can he choose? Yeah. So now I'm looking at what he could possibly choose as quarterbacks, and I'm feeling like
$25 total, right?
Yeah, I'm feeling like I don't need a great secondary. I could use some speed back there. Adam says, thank you, Phil, for the $2. Merry Christmas, Road Gamer. Alright, so I'm on the clock. I got money to spend. Let's see. Sterling Sharp is back there. So, the D-line, even though Howie and Townsend give you a little bit, they're still not going to be able to cover him. It would be nice to have one good DB. The Jets are an option. Pretty pricey, though. $24. That might knock me out of the running for running back that I want. So if I go $24, puts me at 103. I definitely won't get the Jets secondary, which sucks. So, oh man. Is there any linebackers that I really want? I can't say so yet. And a lot of these in-betweens. It's tough picking this, especially when you got to do the math as you're going.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to give. Oh man, this has been my hardest pick so far, no doubt about it. Running back, it's like, do I really want to put Marino with this same running back situation? Well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the Bengals running backs. So that's $24. And now I'm at 103. So I have $17 left to spend. So that's going to give me a running game. The reason they were really attractive for me is not only do they have Brooks, who has a 56 MS, but who's already a Pro Bowler on this team, but they have Woods that I could play at kick returner with a higher hit power, which could be a major factor. I still have to choose. I already got my O-line. So my offense is set. And offense is pretty much stacked, I would say. I have a great quarterback, great receivers, good running game, and a return game. So it really just comes down to defense, which I already have a good D-line, so it's really just going to come down to, I'm not going to have the best coverage corners. I've already eliminated that from my possibilities.
We're going to go with the Eagles D-line.
Eagles D-line, man, you got to be like out of cash already.
We're done. That's it. That's not it. D-lines are cheap.
Yeah, the D-lines are cheap. It's pretty much, if you're only drafting against each other, you pretty much got to take like a good one.
Yeah, exactly.
So how much you have left?
I spent $100.50, so I have $19.50.
$19.50?
Yeah, I have linebackers and quarterback to go.
Linebackers and quarterback to go, and I have linebackers and DBs to go. So, this comes the tough choice. Cleveland's DBs, they have no interceptions, really. Oof. And I got $17 left to spend. It's going to be tough. Don't really want Denver's secondary either. I think I'm just going to go with Buffalo's. Yeah. I'm going to go with Buffalo's secondary. So Buffalo's secondary is $14, so I only got $3 left to spend on linebackers.
14's pretty decent, though.
And the thing I like about Buffalo's secondary, it's not good on interceptions, but it is pretty fast. It's not slow, let's put it that way.
Right.
But there's not really interceptions. It's one of the weaker secondaries in the game, interception-wise. But there's really only one guy back there to worry about, and I'm not sure he has the money to really spend on anyone great. So the Dome's 38 interceptions, not good, but that max speed is. Jackson, 44 max speed, that's not going to be good for this. And 2 50s for the other safeties, but they're both a 44 interceptions. So the best coverage corner interception-wise I have is actually the slowest one. So we'll see how that plays out.
All right.
Who got Ronnie Lott? Actually, DPS did. The secondary is going to be looking good. How's it going, Troy? We are playing for $50 tonight. We're doing a CFT style salary cap draft, and we're both on. DPS got 2 picks left. I got 1. The team that you see right now, the offense is already done. I have the obviously Miami's quarterbacks, Bengals running backs, Raiders wide receivers, and the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line.
With the Detroit Lions quarterbacks.
Oh! It's going to be chucking for his life. Is there even linebackers that you could buy at this point?
There is one team I can buy.
Okay. I like the pick. I really do like this pick because now you do have a scrambling quarterback.
Yeah.
So you at least have an identity there.
That was kind of the goal, to find at least somebody that was going to be.
Yeah, so that I like what you did with that one.
It was that or go. I was going to go either that or higher end linebackers and go with like New Orleans, quarterbacks that I'm used to playing as.
So I guess like for me, there's really only a couple options I can afford. I have $3 left, and the best possible one I can get is the Seahawks. So let's just take a look. Rufus Porter. So we got one hit power guy, Cortez Kennedy, and that's really it. But that will allow me to bust in on the line if he has any plays that require that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We know that, Troy. That's why we added $20 to the CFT draft. Usually it's $100. We did $120. So no condition change and knocks all the stats down one level. So Cortez Kennedy would give me that option. My other option is the Colts, which I can't imagine that's too good, but I'll take a look anyways.
The linebacking core.
Yeah. Oh, it's disgusting.
It's funny that they get the 25 interceptions all around.
I'm going to go...
Board, though, Like, that's pretty interesting.
They do have that? The Colts?
They're all 25s interceptions for the linebackers.
Yeah, but then they're down
19,
notch in this, so... Yep, I'm going to go with the best team that I could afford, which is the Seahawks linebacking core. So DPS has got, what, you have one option, you said?
Yeah. Like, I pigeonholed myself too much. Because, there's, for NFC, it's $1, then $2, then $3.50, and the next team is $10 for linebackers. So it's like, I was like, well, I'll stick to best quarterbacks then, because there's not really much of a difference.
Yeah, you definitely got to draft better quarterback over linebackers.
Yeah. Against Marino, it's not really going to
matter. So we're both going to have weak linebackers. That's where we really chose to give a weakness. I would say Dan has a weakness at quarterback pass control too.
Mm-hmm.
But his secondary is definitely way stronger. That's the big difference between the teams. I have a better quarterback, and he has a strong secondary.
Mm-hmm.
which that's a good thing to combat that with, and that's what he chose to do right off the bat. We both should have a solid running game. He's got a scrambling quarterback. I don't, but I have a lot of speed at receiver. The kicker they don't have on there because in their salary cap draft they just do a fake player, so we'll just leave whoever in there. And we both should have the best kicker in each conference and the best punter. So
yeah, I mean they probably just have like a same number guy.
And we both chose to go with the offensive line that have the best kick returner. So this is going to be a good matchup. I'm excited for it. I believe I'm player one for.
That's what you said, I think. So we'll switch.
We'll switch it up. So I have the home court advantage, not only because we're at my house, but because he chose the conference that he wanted to choose from, so that gives me the player one advantage. But he also got to choose second, so he got to match up with what I was doing. In AFC quarterbacks, I felt like if I'm going to go big on a quarterback, who's going to give me the most? Especially knocking him in, putting him in the Pro Bowl, and I just felt like that was Marino because he's still going to have a high pass speed, high pass control. Because Houston's more, and you wouldn't have as much scrambling with Warren Moon. You would have it with QB Browns, but he's more than Marino. I'd rather go with Marino. Getting that roster ready.
Oh, yeah.
Rodney Pete.
That's right.
So there's going to be no reason for him to put in Ware because there's no condition changes.
Right.
I do love Marino. Built my team around him. One of the guys we play with, Tecmo Bo, I saw in the HSTL, the one season he had Marino and the Raiders wide receivers, and I just thought that was a great combination. I wanted to try it out for myself.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
So now,
sounds like a good Tecmo Bow combination.
Yeah, I'm going to have really good speed out here because basically I'm putting in Tim Brown, Grady at the second running back. So I might have to change my playbook around so he doesn't have a running play. Fernandez is the top reception guy, but then Willie Gault is the burner. It's a sick team.
Oh, we got Sam Grady out there, huh?
You got him.
Does 13 receptions. I like it. I love me some Sam Grady, though. I do, really.
You like that Sam Grady life?
Yeah, you'll find him on my roster line. Plays the Raiders occasionally.
Yeah, so these plays don't really, this playbook don't really do anything, so I think I'll just go, maybe you'll see Marino sneak one in. You never know. Alright, I think we're good to go.
Jesus.
You good?
Yeah, I'm ready. Friend just texted me if
good luck.
If Lamar Jackson, your first player? You want?
Yeah.
If Lamar Jackson runs for 13 more yards, then he'll pass Phil Rivers in his first career.
For his entire career? Yeah, Phil Rivers is not your scrambling quarterback.
Not quite. That's crazy. That's Troy Jubilant talking shit on it.
He just wanted us to know that they go down one level.
Oh, yeah.
$50 on the line tonight, best of 5 series. Salary crap draft style, so all of these will be played with the Pro Bowl music.
I like it. Let's go see him. Let's check him out. Oh, that 25 MS. Oof, the 44, that hurts. Might put in Dave.
Yeah. You gotta really thank you, Adam. We appreciate the good luck.
Thanks, Adam.
Megan gets the nod right off the bat.
That's bad. 38 MS.
It's nice though with Buffalo's. Oh, jump! Buffalo's DBs, at least your top corner, is the fastest guy on the defense.
Yeah, that's nice. There we go, boys.
That was too easy. That crappy offense. But my defense is not good.
Right. Well, I was kind of happy that you did that. I mean, I think it's gonna be hard for me to stop you still too. With my bad linebacking core, like they'll bail you out sometimes, and I have no linebackers to bail me out. That's for sure. No one's that can get you.
Yeah, you got a good O-line too, actually. So
yeah.
Long, Townsend, Golick might not be as much as a factor.
Yeah,
but Icky is.
Icky's got it. Icky looks a notch faster. Yeah, I figured like as long as I have a decent running back against a bad DBs, we have one. Pick it off.
Oh yeah,
come
Fernandez.
on, boys.
Get it down to your best receiver. He's got Mr. Hands team.
Oh wow.
Easy cheese. See that safety.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. Big time linebackers.
Oh, what? Yeah, kick returns are already playing a role, right? Come on, I drafted you so high you can't even turn the corner. Oh. Good D.
Yeah. It's like
Caught me in no man's
you
land.
just couldn't make it. Reel's just way too slow. Wow.
Yeah, I need to make a quicker decision on that.
Yeah. You probably just should have done it. It's a fucking great.
Yeah. But then I'm like throwing to Grady or something.
Right, that's true. It probably was Grady. That's the issue there.
Lowry's flying.
He does look quick.
His kick return game is sick. Yes, the chart is in a few places. I put it in the description of this video, so I hope it's there. Also, if you join our Discord, it's in the Tecmo Super Bowl channel. We just posted it yesterday. So we're playing with a $120 salary cap.
So as fast as I would be. That's good.
Let's get Howie out there. Some coverage. Oh yeah, baby.
There it is.
Let's go lock it up. Sterling's got that double coverage on him. Rodney Pete doesn't care. He's like, it's the Pro Bowl. I'm going to show off my arm.
There it is.
Chucks one up. It's way back. Back. It's too deep.
Oh, man, Bill.
Yeah. defense stops it.
Oh, Sean linked that up.
It's a really well put together salary cap. I mean, a lot of thought put into it. If you got someone who really knows the game and they do stuff like this, it really enhances the experience. He's gunning for it. He can't get the scrambling Marino. Oh no. Grady's screwing me over. Can't get Willie in space for that yak.
Oh, Clyde.
Waymer's the one guy I don't want to throw at, so...
Oh, that's wrong.
Thank you. Marino. He's giving James Brook a run for his money on leading the team in rushing. That was huge. I figured I was gonna need to take a shot at the end zone before the half.
Yep. Makes sense.
Threw it up to my highest reception guy. There you go. First lead of the game. So yeah, the cool thing since Tecmo Super Bowl lets you edit the Pro Bowl rosters, that anyone can do this if they want to. They don't have to play for money, but why no overlay? Well, I'll tell you why no overlay. Dan brought my bag over with the computer, and the laptop cord wasn't in there to charge it. So we had to use my Mac to stream this. But we got the capture card, we got it going, so. We drafted, basically there's 7 things that you draft. You draft by position. So if you take a team like wide receivers, you get their wide receivers and tight end, the whole works. Oh, Marino, come on, get out there. Oh man, Lots is flattening.
Oh yeah. Sam Grady.
That's a problem. That's what I just thought about. And like, you know what? I know why that's happening, because that's not Icky Woods leading the... Fernandez, Mr. Big Play.
Wow. Damn.
Nothing there. He's right on the spot. Just a little deep. got one of the best kickers in the game. The one other thing that we didn't draft, neither of us, is a linebacker that can actually block the kicks.
Yeah. And neither one of us has like a really fast cornerback one either.
No.
So.
Both got that 88 hit power returner with the most speed you could get.
Mm-hmm.
Should have never used high long on that one. Oh
gosh.
Ronnie's really risking it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Oh, how he gets his hands on it. God.
It's just so slow.
Ronnie Pete's is not
doing it for me.
He got that pass speed. It's a good battle so far.
Decent battle.
13-10. He didn't feel fast in that one. I mean, if someone catches the ball, which they should, because Marino's throwing it to him, we got some speed to run with it. Put Icky in. I feel like I might have to run a few times and Marino. Trying to out-pump you on that one.
That was close. Oh, yeah. Another board. Come on.
Almost picked up the first anyways.
I don't like that. Thought that might have been time for the sneak.
No. Nicky, just bust these dudes. Nice blitz.
Thank you.
Yeah, we did draft players to be in the Pro Bowl. That's what happened. So that's the way you could do it.
Reggie.
Oh, he's not going to block it. And I'm going to drain some major clock. But he will have a heave.
It's worth it.
And he's got the kick return game.
On average, weird.
Static. No condition changes. Just go with the best guy. See, like for me, I have options. Like Icky Woods can be put in for better blocking at running back, but Grady can be put in for just to have more speed on the field if he catches the ball. Might have a player or two left. We'll see. Putting back my best interception cornerback there. And he picks it off. Good first game.
In the books.
Troy's trying to recruit in the chat to play people online.
Makes sense.
So you can't see the score there because of our faces, but I win 16-10.
Does it move?
I can move it.
Just for a second, please.
16-10. AFC versus NFC.
That's tough. Started off 7-0 and blew the game, basically. But you played good. I played bad on offense. Too many passes. Should have scrambled a lot more with Pete. Just kept taking the shots because you kept giving me opportunities to have a look.
He's the second fastest scrambler in the game, so
yep.
I'm going to change a play here, I think.
You just kept picking runs, and I had to open everybody, but Pete's arm was too slow to throw to them. I know better than that, too. Just stupid plays.
All right, you need another beer?
Sure, yeah, definitely.
Swervin' Mervin Fernandez won CFL Player of the Year 85, by the way. Thank you, Cutter Historical. Did not know that at all.
Oh, wow.
Good game, Adam. We got game 2 coming up. We're going to get another little crazy in our system by Revolution. It is a Belgian-style pale ale.
It's good. I'm going to bring it up, bro.
Oh, yeah, I'll be right back. Make sure Dan doesn't change any players in this lineup.
What's up, guys? Not a good game. For me, definitely should have played better than that. Pretty much the game, it's funny too, because the game pretty much went how it should have gone for me to win that game, and I blew it, basically. So that's disappointing. But we'll see how game 2 goes. See if we can't figure it out here. You know, we'll try to do better.
All right, here we go. Game 2 coming up.
Thank you, sir.
You switch controllers already?
Oh, wait, we switch? No, I didn't switch.
Yeah, we switch each game.
So I'm one this time? Here.
Yeah.
FaceTime you. Alright. Good stuff. I think my
Defense held.
everybody that we change, they stay there at the end. It's interesting. It's pretty funny. Or
Your player 1.
oh, I gotta choose
NFC. Up 1-0 in the series.
Yeah.
2 games to lock it up.
No, nerds can't give that game away. can't start up 7-0 and lose, you know, like that. I feel like that you didn't have a big powered offense, which was good. That's what I needed to do, was kind of hold you to that about that score and win, but it just didn't happen. No jump balls from Rodney Pete that game.
It's gonna be tough. You get one eventually.
Mervin Fernandez getting jump balls from Dan Marino, no problem.
That's a much more reliable connection.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, of course. Oh, nice play. Oh, that's gotta be a
D-line. D-line's coming up big. It's too easy for Pete.
Yeah.
Otis getting loose. First fumble.
Oh, Reggie.
What's going on already? Gotta protect Marino. It's Burner down the field.
He's wide.
Raiders, one of those rare teams where you could just put a super fast guy at the tight end position on that play. That's why I love him there. Nobody got Bo. No one drafted him. We only have so much money to spend. I couldn't... If I got Marino and the Raiders running backs, I wouldn't have much else to go with. Since I had Marino, the Raiders... wide receivers were the thing to go with, since they got the fastest overall collection of receivers in the game. Rodney Pete throws it a little off. Kemp makes the adjustment.
Rodney Pete doing Rodney Pete stuff.
Gets blasted up the middle.
Oh, yeah. No slide.
If anyone else wants to play me in this challenge, just call me up. Or comment and challenge me. Draft a team, 5-game series. Where's it's at?
Oh, man. Nice guess.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he made that throw? That's big time Rodney Pete right there. Unbelievable.
I really feel good about that throw, too. So I was like, oh, it's going to be good. This is it. You tell right away as soon as it comes out that sideways throw.
Yeah, he put that on the money.
Okay, I needed that one answered back.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Reggie.
Reggie's a terror in this game. Find some space, couldn't find it. B.
Luckily, you didn't get that jump. I was not even thinking about it yet.
Reno doesn't give you really that jump too much. Oh, I got it.
Oh, I don't even know why I threw that ball. I didn't even want to throw it. Stupid.
Gotta play better D on that. Ronnie's chucking up. Oh, wow, he's just coming through huge for you.
There we go, Rodney. This is the game. The last game. Still in sharp, always open. Except when he's not.
White's been killing me on the D line. Good D. Namo Gamo in the chat saying, Rodney, attaboy DPS.
Oh! Thanks, Namo Gamo.
Covered catch.
Tough to see Willie get that back shoulder throw.
Come on, big money. Yes!
Mm-hmm. Damn. Wasn't locked in.
Gets him right before the back of the end zone. It's tough to time with Willie Galt
Mm-hmm.
flying down the field.
Good half.
Yeah. Playing off the NES console.
Yeah, we are.
Laptop charger still at Demon Tap, I hope.
Right.
That's why you don't see the overlay today. So if you see more streams from me in the near future during this Christmas break, then you probably won't see the overlay. Yep, Galt was with the Raiders. Oh, Willie Galt had himself a day.
For real.
You're going to get those end of the halfers in this game. I think it is about timing it.
Shit. Totally with that.
Oh, man!
Oh, shit.
I had the arrow trick and everything.
Yeah.
And he misses the throw. I guess I can't complain after that last half. Oh, throwing.
I gotta tap faster.
DPS getting muscled right now.
Do it again. Nice.
Doesn't miss him twice. Willie Galt is off to the races. Big Rams guy. Historically, I do like the Rams. But couldn't use them because he picked the NFC conference, so I couldn't draft anyone on the Rams, had to do all AFC. I think it's pretty clear who my quarterback would be in both conferences, and I'd probably build around them in both. Marino, AFC, NFC, QB Eagles. QB Eagles is really expensive, though. He's like $58, which that's pretty much half of the money we spent.
Yeah.
And if it's the actual CFT draft, then that's over half, because they only do 100. But Pro Bowl, all players are down a notch. Ronnie trying to be Vic. Yeah, Adam, he's trying to, but he's not quite like Vic.
Not quite. Definitely working on it, though.
Oh, man. Nice throw.
Thank you.
Offensive battle here. Have a tie game, 21-21.
Got those tabs going.
Sorry, I'm answering text. Very unprofessional on this stream, I know. We're so professional on this stream usually.
Yes, absolutely. If you watch each of the last 2 Demon Tab streams, you can see me finish 3 Bloody Marys each night. Like 2 games.
Oh, man. You go Bloody Marys at the nighttime?
Taylor makes really good Bloody Marys. And I had it the first week, so I was like, just feeling something different. And then I was like sitting there with more, and I was like, God, I just want it all again so bad.
Like, do you use Zing Zang or their own? Like
they make them like fresh each time.
Nice. Oh, Marino. He has missed a couple passes. Marino just too quick. Hits the Tecmo outlet like a boss.
Oh.
Winston Moss too slow to get there with his 25 MS or whatever it is.
Yeah, some horrific number, I'm sure.
Run game's not really doing it for me. That high draft pick of the Bengals. Oh no.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know what to say about that one.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. That one hurts.
It hurts. I don't know who picked that off. Rogue Gamer thinks it's funny, LOL.
It was Griffin.
It's tough out there.
And then I wasn't in control of my player. Not that it mattered.
It's tough out there after Willie Galt tackles you after you intercept the ball and makes you fumble.
That's tough. That'll hurt your feelings.
Cutter Historical says, I've never seen that. Why are the wide receiver and tight end one selection? And did they forget the kicker and punter? They didn't forget the kicker and punter. The way they do it is they have fake players at kicker and punter. And I don't know what attributes they give them. So they're not included. Obviously, you could make one. And the punter's not really important at all. A lot of people don't even punt the ball that often. And if they do, they don't need a great punter. You just need to know his limits. But the kicker could definitely be included. I could see that. Tight ends are included in there just to have one less thing to draft. You could also remove the tight end. So I could see, that's a good point you're making. Could take the kickers out and draft them, as well as the tight ends. But it's a package deal. Cuts down drafting time, so I don't know. It probably only took us like 15 minutes, not even, to draft these teams. Repeat. It's time. It's Sterling Sharp time.
Not yet.
Andre Ware, Heisman Trophy winner, sitting on the bench.
Nice.
Might come down to this play. Put it in Carson, might as well. He has some he definitely has weapons. You know, Pete's the scrambler. Anderson's the bruiser running back. Meggett's the speed. And then Sharp is your reception guy, so he has stuff out there. Obviously, the number one thing I'm worried about is Sterling Sharp catching the ball. My highest interception guy is 50. He's also slow. But he's back there. Harry Kemp gets the call, and Ronnie Pete throws it out of bounds. And DPS is up against the wall now.
Yep.
Down 2-0.
Tough.
Game 3 coming up, and he's player 2. Pete has a great game. Fumbles hurt you though, especially that last one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. 2 fumbles hurts. You haven't fumbled yet.
No, my ball control's excellent.
It makes sense.
I would never fumble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great game. Thank you, Dame Gamo. Okay, I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. And then we'll get this game 3 in. The sweep is on the line here. The $25 is one game away. Yes, it's triple elimination now for me.
Oh, wow, guys. That one hurts a little bit, huh? Thanks, Nano Gamma. Appreciate that. Man.
Hey, Baroni's coming by. Oh, DPS is getting the money ready. He's pulling out change. Uh-oh. It's all there on the table. $50.
Let it go.
50 bones.
I have to go. Look at mine. Real quick.
Am I going to make playbook changes? I might. I'm not too happy with how my run game's been going. I could say that, but it looks like DPS is making the ultimate changes here. His backup is up against the wall.
Yep.
His team's locked in place. He's got Query trying to run the ball right now. Screwed. Totally screwed. that I've consumed today is coffee, beer, and glue from licking Christmas envelopes.
Oh, good.
So, feeling pretty good.
Oh, jeez.
You know, I wish I was a little bit more proficient with certain plays here.
Yeah.
I could do this one. Let's give it a different look. Just really not happy with how my run game's been going.
I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the losses, though.
So I'm going to go give Brooks 4 run plays. This is a great, like, Bo Jackson running playbook because this is a good one. It's disguised well. You got the 2 motions right here, and then you got the run and shoots with the ones down here. So it's good if you have one good running back to give them all 4 plays. Like if you got Bo Jackson, it's a good one to go with. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Good luck.
Yes. Did we change controllers? I don't know.
We did.
A player or 2?
Yep.
Okay. Let's return it. Go and kick off. Start. Big. Some defense.
Dun-dun-dun. Not. No one's been able to break one, really.
Yeah, you're the first one.
You know, gets on the loose.
Oh, there you go, Lonnie.
I threw the wrong guy. That was Grady, and I'm going to lose that battle every time. That's what happens when you screw up. Cortez finally making a big sack.
Trying to sneak through there. Didn't work out. Nice.
Ready. Good scrambling. But West is too scrubby to make the play. Rufus Porter coming in.
Oh, I missed this for sure. Not close.
DPS struggling in this draft series.
Martin. Good times. Let's see what we got. Straight run.
Willie's got time to run. You got Waymer and Lott back there. Lott already made me pay once.
Wow.
Icky Woods. I still thought Grady was in the game,
That's right, you said Grady earlier.
but he's not.
Icky.
Otis doesn't get anywhere. He's got that New Orleans right tackle max speed, and he's just not doing much with it. Otis pounding. A lot of running. The domes. Pete looking quick.
He was looking good out there.
It looked faster than normal, but conditions don't change. Oh no! Nice run.
Thank you. Otis. My man.
That one popcorn he had was huge.
Oh, giant. That was it.
He would have been able. There was guys there to tackle him. If
That's
that
for sure.
doesn't happen. Pro Bowl music better than preseason music, I think.
It's questionable. We just don't hear it often. That's always like, you know.
Three-man weave.
That was it.
He's flying. Man, Marino just pinpointing. Good boss.
Nice throw. Wow.
On the quicks. I did a little Tecmo bow judgment right there. I saw a little slight movement to the right. I'm like, throwing it.
That was it.
Like, Marino's one of the few quarterbacks where I just feel like I'm ready. I'm ready to do burn routes. I'm not comfortable burn routing with very many quarterbacks like Randall, Marino. Some guys pull off some burners, though, with a lot less.
Oh, guys. Have them on blockers.
Return games are coming alive. Beastin'. Perry Kemp's not trying to get tackled in bounds. Good scramble, but still a sack. It's long versus Sterling Sharp.
Jesus Christ.
And it's Rodney Pete throwing it right in the Long's hands. Oh, I just wanted to throw him. Good play. Good half.
Yeah, good half. That's fine. I'll always just be fine losing them to all the way long. That's okay. Okay. That's no problem.
So if you're still watching, we haven't had a comment in a while, just let us know that we're still going strong. Just checking the stream right now. And it looks like we're still live. People are not confident in the DPS comeback right now. But he does get the ball at halftime. He just got to settle the score.
Yeah, it's live, all right.
All right. Pro Gamer says we see you. There's some speed on this defense.
Wow, that was an accident. Nice.
Big run. He's scrambling. Oh, nice. That was magical right there.
It's decent, huh? Nice.
It's tough. Here we go. Good TD. That play you made with Rodney Pete, that was amazing.
Unbelievable.
You're good at scrambling on the blitz plays.
But I've been pressing that so much since I lost and Green Bay because of it. It was like
Because of you doing that?
because I didn't scramble. Because like I threw the ball right away. He puts me, you know, I could have easily gotten away from the New Orleans Saints guys with QB Browns. I probably could have ran it in. But for sure, the running back was open up top. If I had just bought myself a couple seconds in front of the running back, he went to slaughter right away. Like it was an easy victory, basically. If I just had done that.
Oh, I'm trying to get blocks.
Wow.
He's
Sick.
got him. He's got him.
He does.
Burner. Throwing, boys.
Oh, jeez. Sick play.
Dude, it's time. It's time for Grady. It's time. I'm not out tapping you there.
No, not that time. Already
Not
did
that
it.
time.
There you go.
Willie Galt. Damn, that play is good with Marino.
Mm-hmm. Damn it. Just so easy.
That was quick. The draft element of this is cool because it's like building your deck if you're playing a card game.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So you could go into it different every time if you want to. I'm sure if you did this enough, you'd probably have certain combinations that you like every time. I'm getting popcorn by Otis. Not liking it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was great.
We're ready.
Okay.
I don't believe in Rodney.
Shit.
Kelso comes from the safety position and makes a big one.
Yep.
Kelso, 2 huge plays. He might be player of the series after a sack and an interception.
Maybe.
Oh, James.
That was Grady.
That was
James,
Brooks.
That was Brooks.
Two in a row.
Wow.
What a scrub. Chug a beer. Redrafted chug a beer after a loss. Wow, you did exactly what you had to do. James Brooks dropped the ball twice.
Yeah.
Wide open. Would he be getting benched for Ricky Woods? Everyone's an average.
Weird.
It's weird. It's kind of nice playing where you know where they're at. You know, like you don't have to check. They're just. Greg Townsend comes through. Raiders D-line. It's not who I wanted to be on this play. It's Dave Meggett. Woo! Well, I guess we're at least going overtime.
I leave. Alright, there we go.
Unbelievable.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball, we're gonna score. Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Give me the ball back, come on.
This is not what was supposed to happen. Come on. You guys aren't fast enough to get there. It's so crazy that happened there because I was like scrolling through my receivers and you called hike or defense.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it just went.
Wow, I didn't even know.
No, it's not your fault. I was actually scrolling through and it just happened.
That's crazy. Very nice though.
There's Rufus making a play. Who we got here? Domes? Good game.
Good game.
Overtime to stay alive.
Schneid, at least. It's big time. He with 2 picks. The running game, though, on point.
The one to Maggot, man, that was the worst.
Mm.
But hey, it's Tecmo.
just glad I got one, so I feel like
24, 20. I'm glad you got one too. I just
Feel
hope it
better
doesn't
than
cost
video.
me the series.
right.
I was literally scrolling through, and then you just called Hike, and then it went with Rufus Porter.
That's
right?
crazy.
It wasn't that I was.
Usually I just wait on everybody.
It
I must
wasn't
have been
that-
like in the zone.
Yeah, but it wasn't even like because it's not even supposed to call.
No,
Hike.
right. I get you.
And
Yeah.
then like you just called it, and I'm like, I don't even want to be here. And it wasn't like I was hitting, hesitating.
Right.
I don't know, but that's the way it goes.
Yeah. David Meggett.
All right, I'm gonna use the restroom again.
Mhm.
You want another one?
If you get another one, I'll get another one. I'm always saying.
Let's leave them down here. Need the evidence down here.
What's up, guys? Appreciate that, Rogue. I'm definitely down to redraft. I need a better QB, I think. Obviously, the Rodney Pete to Trillion Sharp connection is not very good. No. It's not doing it for me, but the running game is big. That's what I planned on it being, and I'd hoped the Giants running backs I could do this. So, it's also the second reason why I went to high O-line. Okay, return. Blocking.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Kill a 6-pack in a 5-game series.
Easy.
Before we're
No
even.
problem.
Well, we're just halfway through.
Yeah.
Don't let Tom Marino. I Marino'd. I honestly couldn't have got screwed any worse at the end of that game. I thought I iced it. Brooks drops 2 wide open passes, and then he gets a.
That's true.
Like, I wasn't planning on punting. I thought the game was over.
Yeah. I was saying the game before, like I was driving in the fourth before I ended up losing the game, I think, and I had a run where I didn't try to tap you, and then your computer guy busted off of you as you tackled me, and I was like, fuck, like if I had tapped this, I could have probably ran all the way, there's no one else, but then you won, so I was like, well, at least I got one game. So I don't have to fucking sit there and think, what if,
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Ronnie's due up for some picks, though, so.
Well, he had 2 last game. He only had 122 yards, and 73 was today Meggett in the last play. Not much of a pass game going on here for me. Against the great Bills secondary.
Got the help a little late, but it was there. Tim Brown with the hands.
Oh my god.
A luxury back there. Sometimes you gotta take some shots.
Not why I drafted you, Griffin.
Oh my god, I didn't even get the first down. Oh man, that's a tough effort. rough start.
Whew. Okay, nice job, boys. Good D.
Past 3. Well, I switched it up for the 3rd game. It actually was one of my best plays. That last game, scoring off of it. It's just because I switched my running plays up. So that play I had in there wasn't going to be disguised, so I put in that one. The thing is, it's good on burn routes. Didn't come through there. Fumble.
Please don't fumble.
Running attacks giving me trouble. Choked on my last offensive drive.
Yeah, that run out of bounds definitely hurt.
That was bad.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Too many things open, just ran out of bounds. Auto dive.
Hey, Brady, you're good.
Just checking.
Yeah, you gotta make sure.
With that speed out there.
Real disappointed in coverage by these boys.
Tim Brown, there we go. That's what we needed to do.
I don't know. Just blows my mind. I feel like at some point, Ryan Leonard, Dave Lavener will drop back, but they have not the whole game. Or like
There are more good guys to user control.
No, I mean I agree, but I haven't had really good ones. Just trying different things. I feel like you're paying that premium price. Like you're hoping that they would do shit for you.
We're ready. I'm ready for anything. Let's go. Oh, someone make a tackle.
Oh, busted them all. Waiting for that fall.
Domes is ready.
No problem.
Coming in.
What a play.
Oh, nice.
David.
Safety.
Yes. Fuck yes, Mike Golick, baby.
That's not what I wanted to do. Skip halftime. Screw it.
He's at halftime show anyway. No problem.
Man.
Gosh.
It's tough play.
Yeah. Just a couple of those plays, that one's included, when you guess it, you don't get really good coverage. Like, everyone goes in, and there's three guys right there, you're like, what the fuck, now what? Like,
Yeah,
no. We're still a team.
If you could buy time,
Right.
which with Pete, you can buy time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can buy, like, there's so much more time than I can buy with, like, shittier player reports. And then the D-line really affects it, too. Well, you have a really good D-line. And Pete makes it so that's okay.
Come on. This one's just getting away. That's why you gotta close it out when you got the chance.
Mm.
It's gonna be do or die. Game 5.
Big time. Huge. I'm gonna get good for the viewers at least.
Well, Gamer says DPS going in game 5 and spiking Tom's beers. No, you know. I'm gonna go back to some bread and butter place. I wanted to be more competitive than a sweep, but I didn't want a game 5.
Right.
James Brooks.
Nice.
DPS played great offense this game. Blew the first drive of the game and the safety. Those are the two biggest ones, I think. Because once the safety happened and he scored, it's like I'm down 16, I'm down 3 scores. I'm player 1 next game, but I'm coming.
True.
Coming, dude. Get a safety. I think we ran out of Tecmo time in this one.
Good game.
Good game. Here we go, game 5. DPS wins 30-14. So you're going to get 1 game for the money. Rodney Pete, 100% passing. Don't know how many times he actually threw the ball, but...
It's like 3. Looks like about 3.
That's bullshit. Either way, any way you look at it.
2 to Meggett, and then I think 1 to Sharp, maybe.
Here. I'm going to switch my plays up.
Okay.
It's time.
Bread and butter's back.
Oh, it's back.
Changing the players, that's fine.
No.
Gotta know that right. I did that like so many times when we first started doing it. Oh, no more Grady? Okay. Feel good with all these, I think.
This is for all the marbles. My beers are spiked with how many percent alcohol? Does it say it on the can? 6.8.
6.8 maybe. We're good to go. You're player 1?
I'm player 1. Do we switch already? Yep.
Good. Time. Let me get that coin toss.
Okay, you won it.
Here we go.
This is it. This is it. Let's go.
What would Jordan do?
Marino running for 8. Brooks catching the ball. I like it.
It's good. Good start. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay. No problem. Nice throw.
Marino showing it. Showing it off. Oh, God. Good start for you.
First fumble.
I know, that's what I was worried about. I was just thinking about that. Everything I'm thinking about is coming true. I should stop thinking. Like, I haven't fumbled yet.
There it is. Danny. Can't get away with the 0 speed.
Am I playing Green Magic?
So I'm bringing the taps in game 5.
Come on, Timmy.
There we go. See if that would work out.
That's good.
Reggie got in, too, but not fast enough for that. It's a big time kick. That's huge. It was a deep kick. I was like, oh. I didn't know how far you were. The arrow looked farther than it was. I was like, oh.
Nick Lowry, if he can't kick it, no one can.
Yeah, right.
Let's go, you haven't played offense yet.
That's true.
Fumble!
We ain't trying to fumble. Rodney's coming through.
Oh, come on! That's bullshit.
Alright, Dave. Settle down.
Alright, let's do a field goal.
Even though you didn't get that recovery, that was huge. I fell apart offensively as soon as it happened. Like, that fumble was like a first down, but that was it. Big play. Interesting. Defense was still pumped. Halftime.
Good half.
Good half.
AFC might choke like the 2015 Texas Rangers.
Oh, wow.
I can't worry about that now. I'm due up for another fumble or something. I can feel it. All these guys coming in. Fumble! Fumble. Boy.
Rodney.
I get the reference.
What did it say? Oh, the Rangers? No one even knows that happened.
It's too late. Oh, wow. Reno airmail in it. 2015 Rangers had a 2-0 lead in the ALDS, but choked it, giving the Jays 3 straight wins and a trip to the LCS.
I'm more so happy to hear that. Or he was happy then.
Roddy Pete's making every throw. Jesus.
Rodney.
I did what I had to do there. I challenged him, Rodney Pete, to make a throw on the run, and he made it.
Crossfield. Yeah. That very well as easily could have been a 100-yard overthrow.
I know.
That Rodney Pete is.
I feel like I missed the tap.
Yeah. I heard it.
Scrambling Rodney Pete tore me up. Otis is just really popcorning dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
I chose them because I thought they were like a good running back core. Not great necessarily, but I like Otis's popcorning. But then you went heavy offense, and I was like, Otis is really going to popcorn people out here, you know? Like, I was hoping that you're...
I just couldn't get over how bad the Game 3 ended.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely.
This game just... You guessed all my plays. What did I fumble in the beginning?
That fumble was crushing, obviously.
And then Marino missed
that wide open goal, and the lot picked it off instead of just dropping or something.
Yeah.
You know?
That was the dagger.
Like earlier, there was in the first few games. Oh, there were so many like rushing covered catches. I felt like, and then for me, I was like, I was doing everything crazy because I felt like I couldn't stop you no matter what. Like it was like
You played it smart though to close it out.
Yeah.
Rodney Pete, it's huge. Couldn't really stop the run game too much with what I had there on defense. So
Yeah.
there's obviously some holes in my draft. 31-3 DPS wins the money. I was up 2-0, but it just didn't work out today. I have to go back to the drawing board. Marino was feeling good. James Brooks really screwed me over.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, he just...
I mean, maybe the fact that you didn't play tight
38
end.
receptions. Huh?
You didn't play tight end, you know?
Yeah, no, I don't think it... Like, as far as the running game, but just this receptions.
Well, yeah, the drops crushed you, of course.
38. He should make 1 out of 2.
He should have made both those catches.
Oh, man. But there it is. We came through. We made it happen even though we didn't have the laptop cord tonight. There you go.
Like 4 quarters back. Perfect.
4 quarters. Got Phil's $2 bill. No, but I like doing the draft.
That was cool. Agreed.
I think 120 is a good sweet spot for doing the Pro Bowl since the guys are down a notch. And obviously, if I did another AFC team, I would change up the way I do it, especially in the secondary. I think that's where I was hurting.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a go-to guy to stop anything. My fastest guy was 56, which then you have a bunch of 50s on the field because I have Townsend and Long in the domes, but that just didn't get it done. So I have to probably take someone more elite defensively.
Yeah, I think I would not take the Niners again. I would go just take the Vikings. And then I could have what? Let's be factual about it, huh? I would get.
I think your drafting of the Detroit's quarterbacks was huge.
Yeah,
I didn't think you had enough money for that because Pete.
Yeah,
he's not good. He made huge throws for you in those last few games.
Well, I could have had $7 more.
Redraft best of 3. We'll do this again. If you guys like this, we get good feedback on this. Yeah, he has to think that game 3 was so heart-wrenching for me. Because I had 2 drops. I thought I had the series in the bag, and I'm like, okay, whatever. He's throwing one up. I have the wrong defender. I didn't choose Porter the whole time, and then he gets that and gets the kickoff in halftime, and then he just smoked me from there pretty much. So, yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for the stream tonight. DPS wins, best of 5. But, hey, I'm open for more challenges. If anyone wants to challenge me in this format, I like it. We'll use the same draft. We'll let you choose either AFC or NFC. I had fun doing it, but
it's a good time.
Hey, you never know how it's going to work out, and DPS